All right, Virgo, we are going to do a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to focus on you and whoever it is that you are thinking about romantically. So, this is going to focus on you and the person on your mind, not necessarily, you don't have to necessarily be in a relationship, you might be. Or this is just someone that you think about. So let's go ahead and get started. What is Virgo's overall energy, please? How does Virgo feel about the person? Four of Pentacles. So this is kind of like depending on the rest of the cards, this could be either you hold back from the person, maybe just you don't really give your all, or you could be hanging on to someone. To clarify, the Four of Pentacles is how Virgo is feeling, please. Right, that's too many cards. How is Virgo feeling about the person on their mind? Seven of Cups and the Moon. So you might be hanging on to someone. They may not know that you're hanging on to them. This could be something that you're just kind of doing on your own. You may be single, feeling kind of alone, but you may have options, but there could also be one that's really on your mind that you really think about a lot. They don't really know that though with the moon energy. So it's the moon energy is kind of, it can be, I'm not getting so much of a depression as much as I'm getting more maybe a little bit lonely and maybe not really liking all of the options that you do have available to you. And so kind of just keeping your energy to yourself. You may have people that approach you or people that try to ask you out, but you're just not that interested. There may be one that you really are more interested in, but there's not a lot going on between the two of you. Also, with the moon and the Seven of Cups, I'm getting kind of like Neptune type energy, and that can be not really seeing something clearly for what it is. So there's a little bit of confusion, maybe rose colored glasses or illusionary, dreamy type energy when it comes to something. So the person that, for the Virgos who have someone on their mind, what does this person feel for Virgo? How does this person feel about Virgo, please? The lovers and the reverse. So it could be a Gemini, but they don't have to be, but that the lovers is Gemini energy. So why do they feel Eight of Pentacles? So you guys may have broke up. The Lovers card in reverse can mean a breakup. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this person is focusing on themselves, focusing on their job, focusing on career, work, bettering themselves, whatever the case may be. But with Eight of Pentacles, that's kind of like self-focus here. What is the energy between Virgo and this person? What is the energy between Virgo and this person? Children. So it says your love life is being affected by children. And what is the, give me one more card. Make the effort. So there's not a lot of effort being made. Maybe it's telling you to make the effort because I don't see a whole lot of effort being made on your part, Virgo, because of the Four of Pentacles. And that's kind of a stick to myself. I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to be hurt. It's a not putting yourself out there type of energy, holding on to your pennies, holding on to your energy, holding on, saving your feelings, sparing yourself because you feel like maybe something could be hurtful or painful, or you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you feel vulnerable. So let's take a look and see how the signs, let's do Aries through Pisces. How do the signs feel about Virgo? How do the signs feel about Virgo? How does Aries feel about Virgo, please? How does Aries feel about Virgo? We have only you, and it says, I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. We also have silent moves. So it says, I'm making moves in silence. I don't want anyone to ruin my plans. So some of you may be dealing with someone who is thinking about only you. I don't feel like there's someone else if it's Aries, and they may be approaching you, but they're doing it in kind of they may be taking their time doing it in kind of it may surprise you if this person reaches out. How does Taurus feel about Virgo? If you're dealing with a Taurus, how do they feel about Virgo? How does Taurus feel about Virgo? We have worth waiting for. How does Gemini feel about Virgo, please? How does Gemini feel? We have healing. It says, I'm taking the time to heal, to accept the love I know that I deserve. So you have a Gemini, which we have Gemini energy here, who's kind of focusing on themselves again. Like I said with the Eight of Pentacles, it's more of a focusing on themselves. I don't necessarily see a third party. The lovers can talk about a third party, but I don't really see that, not with the Eight of Pents. So it looks more like a breakup. But with the Four and the Eight of Pentacles, there is an effort that can be made here. It's like if you guys would just kind of put the effort into the relationship, maybe not ignore each other, not turn your back on each other, not just suffer in silence. It almost looks like it can work. How does Cancer feel about Virgo? How does Cancer feel about Virgo? Okay, so we have dating and focus on yourself. So it says, I'm back into the dating scene and making the effort to move on and focus on yourself. So so a Cancer is focusing on themselves, putting their energy on themselves, and possibly dating and seeing other people and seeing what's out there, exploring options here. The moon can be Cancer energy, it can be Pisces energy. If you're dealing with a Leo, how does Leo feel about Virgo, please? How does Leo feel about Virgo? Strategizing. It says, I'm coming up with a plan and an offer you can't refuse. We can kind of see that with the Eight of Pentacles a little bit. If you're dealing with another Virgo, how does that Virgo feel about the Virgo watching this video? Angry. It says, I'm angry at myself and sometimes even you for how things turned out. How does Libra feel about Virgo? All right, that's too many cards. How does Libra feel about Virgo, please? We have elimination. It says, I'm eliminating anything or anyone that could come between us. For some of you, you might be dealing with a Libra who's eliminating the relationship, or they're in this process of just trying to move on. Or there could possibly be other people in the picture, and maybe they're just focusing on slimming down their options. How does Scorpio feel about Virgo? How does Scorpio feel about Virgo? It says not for you. So they may feel like you're not the one for them. The message can be here that this Scorpio is not for you. How does Sagittarius feel about Virgo, please? We have friendship, and it says, I'm more comfortable being friends than lovers. How does Capricorn feel about Virgo? How does Capricorn feel about Virgo? Reconciliation. So it looks like they want to reconcile. It says, I'm working up the courage to ask you out on a date. How does Aquarius feel? And we have desire to win. It says, I'm going to win. I'll look better, do better, and get someone hotter. And then how does Pisces feel about Virgo? How does Pisces feel about Virgo? We have commitment, and it says, when I think of my future, I see you. So what is going on between Virgo and this person? Tell me about children, please. Tell me about children. for me about children. How is children affecting Ace of Wands? Some of you may have children, or some of you may not want more children, or that could be this person. Or maybe there's a pregnancy here as well. So for some of you, someone may maybe not want to have children and there's a fear of getting pregnant or getting the other person pregnant. Or for some of you, there is a pregnancy. Someone may be pregnant. Knight of Pentacles. So if we don't read it as it being about children, I'm also taking this as an energy of not wanting, again, not like feeling really infatuated with, like there's kind of infatuation in the connection here. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like take it slow and not take things too fast with the Ace of Wands. You may feel like you've known this person from childhood. Maybe you have known this person from childhood, or there's a connection, especially with the Lovers here. That's like a twin flame type of an energy. And so with children being here, it can feel like you've known this person for a really long time. With the Ace of Wands, it can be like feeling a strong sense of infatuation and passion. But with the Knave of Pentacles, it does talk about being careful and cautious and taking things slow, but it also can work. Like the relationship can work if both of you put the effort into it. I feel like this person is more willing to put the effort into it with the Eight of Pentacles. Otherwise, they're just focusing on themselves. And then Virgo, your energy is kind of that of being a little fearful of maybe the unknown or being vulnerable. This could be a workplace job. Oh, I mean, a workplace romance as well for some of you. Messages for Virgo about this situation. Messages for Virgo. We have get outside. It says spending more time in nature will help you take the pressure off of love and remind you that life is beautiful even in gloomy days. Yeah, I mentioned a little bit the moon it can be confusion, it can be depression. But I feel like, yeah, with get outside, like it doesn't even have to be about getting outside literally, but maybe if that's good advice for some of you, but I feel like it's about opening up and not being in this Four of Pentacles energy, like not staying cooped up within yourself, not staying cooped up in the house, like get out and about and not being afraid to be in a relationship, to fall in love or to date, to get out there. Messages for Virgo, Two of Earth. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. With this children card and the Ace of Wands, that is about being playful. That's excitement, that's passion, that's kind of being playful. And if you see in both of these cards here, we have children in both of these cards. They both show children, your love life is being affected by children, and then make the effort. I feel like for you, Virgo, maybe there's some kind of a message where I feel like you need to just lighten up a little bit. I know that's a lot easier said than done. Some of you may feel this way because of things that's happened to you in your past, or maybe childhood traumas or something like that, but it's causing you to not be happy. So staying cooped up is kind of in fearful and not wanting to open up to people. It's making you not very happy. You're not getting the relationship that you want. You're not making the effort because of fears. Even when there's people who really want to work things out with you. I feel like there's some energies here, like Aries, like possibly even Leo energy, that actually really want to make a situation work. Pisces, Capricorn. Epiphanies and breakthroughs. Yeah, I feel like there's it's just kind of getting out of out of your comfort zone here. Because I feel like you're in a comfort zone where although you want a relationship, you just don't want the heartache that comes with it. So self-love, having self-love for yourself, setting positive intentions. Go ahead and think of a question and we'll pull an answer card for Virgo. What is the answer to Virgo's question, please? What is the answer to Virgo's question? All right, we have "You're ready." And then there's a card behind it that says "Reconsider." All right, that is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. Stay blessed, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.